1 Kings. Chapter 15. Verse 1. In the 18th year of the reign of Jeroboam son of Nebat, Abijah became king of Judah. Verse 2. And he reigned in Jerusalem 3 years. His mother's name was Maacah daughter of Abishalom. Verse 3. He committed all the sins his father had done before him. His heart was not fully devoted to the Lord his God, as the heart of David his forefather had been. Verse 4. Nevertheless, for David's sake the Lord his God gave him a lamp in Jerusalem by raising up a son to succeed him, and by making Jerusalem strong. Verse 5. For David had done what was right in the eyes of the Lord and had not failed to keep any of the Lord's commands all the days of his life, except in the case of Uriah the Hittite. Verse 6. There was war between Abijah and Jeroboam throughout Abijah's lifetime. Verse 7. As for the other events of Abijah's reign, and all he did, are they not written in the book of the annals of the kings of Judah? There was war between Abijah and Jeroboam. Verse 8. And Abijah rested with his ancestors and was buried in the city of David. And Asa his son succeeded him as king. Verse 9. In the 20th year of Jeroboam king of Israel, Asa became king of Judah. Verse 10. And he reigned in Jerusalem 41 years. His grandmother's name was Maacah daughter of Abishalom. Verse 11. Asa did what was right in the eyes of the Lord, as his father David had done. Verse 12. He expelled the male shrine prostitutes from the land and got rid of all the idols his ancestors had made. Verse 13. He even deposed his grandmother Maacah from her position as queen mother, because she had made a repulsive image for the worship of Asherah. Asa cut it down and burned it in the Kidron Valley. Verse 14. Although he did not remove the high places, Asa's heart was fully committed to the Lord all his life. Verse 15. He brought into the temple of the Lord the silver and gold and the articles that he and his father had dedicated. Verse 16. There was war between Asa and Baasha king of Israel throughout their reigns. Verse 17. Baasha king of Israel went up against Judah and fortified Ramah to prevent anyone from leaving or entering the territory of Asa king of Judah. Verse 18. Asa then took all the silver and gold that was left in the treasuries of the Lord's temple and of his own palace. He entrusted it to his officials and sent him to Ben-Hadad son of Tabrimmon, the son of Hezion, the king of Aram, who was ruling in Damascus. Verse 19. Let there be a treaty between me and you, he said, as there was between my father and your father. See, I am sending you a gift of silver and gold. Now break your treaty with Baasha king of Israel so he will withdraw from me. Verse 20. Ben-Hadad agreed with King Asa and sent the commanders of his forces against the towns of Israel. He conquered Ijon, Dan, Abel Beth Maacah and all Kinnereth in addition to Naphtali. Verse 21. When Baasha heard this, he stopped building Ramah and withdrew to Tirzah. Verse 22. Then King Asa issued an order to all Judah. No one was exempt. And they carried away from Ramah the stones and timber Baasha had been using there. With them King Asa built up Geba in Benjamin, and also Mitzpah. Verse 23. As for all the other events of Asa's reign, all his achievements, all he did and the cities he built, are they not written in the book of the annals of the kings of Judah? In his old age, however, his feet became diseased. Verse 24. Then Asa rested with his ancestors and was buried with them in the city of his father David. And Jehoshaphat his son succeeded him as king. Verse 25. Nadab son of Jeroboam became king of Israel in the 2nd year of Asa king of Judah. And he reigned over Israel 2 years. Verse 26. He did evil in the eyes of the Lord, following the ways of his father and committing the same sin his father had caused Israel to commit. Verse 27. Baasha son of Ahir from the tribe of Issachar plotted against him. And he struck him down at Gibbethon, a Philistine town, while Nadab and all Israel were besieging it. Verse 28. Baasha killed Nadab in the 3rd year of Asa king of Judah and succeeded him as king. Verse 29. As soon as he began to reign, he killed Jeroboam's whole family. He did not leave Jeroboam anyone that breathed, but destroyed them all, according to the word of the Lord given through his servant Ahir the Shilonite. Verse 30. This happened because of the sins Jeroboam had committed and had caused Israel to commit, and because he aroused the anger of the Lord, the God of Israel. Verse 31. As for the other events of Nadab's reign, and all he did, are they not written in the book of the annals of the kings of Israel? Verse 32. There was war between Asa and Baasha king of Israel throughout their reigns. Verse 33. In the 3rd year of Asa king of Judah, Baasha son of Ahir became king of all Israel in Tirzah, and he reigned 24 years. Verse 34. He did evil in the eyes of the Lord, following the ways of Jeroboam and committing the same sin Jeroboam had caused Israel to commit.